Well, here we are nearly at the finish line with the green seed going in the next couple of days, but it's been quite a journey over the last month or so, back from when we got started at the end of September, start of October, with some of the preparatory works. Volunteers were massive at the start of the project, with ripping out the fence and the gardens, pruning the pohutakawa trees right here beside the car park. And then we got started with construction. Doesn't look anything like what it used to, with the pohutakawa trees that used to be just right behind me here, that were between the range and the old putting green. And so we transplanted them out onto the golf course, and then basically got to stripping all of the old range area.
I'm feeling on top of the world, like nothing.
So we started stripping the top about 150 to 200 mil of all the kikuyu grasses and whatever else was out there to start off with, and took that over to the pit that's at the back end of the new driving range. And then once we kind of got through that, we could then take some of the topsoil away and stockpile some of that. And then we got down to the beautiful dune sands that we knew that were underneath the majority of the green out here, and we could start shaping it up. Of course, we came across a seam of bark, which was all sorts of jokes. The one that stuck is that it was turning into a bit of a debacle, pun intended. But we managed to navigate our way through that and move a little bit of bark around, push a little bit of sand in, and the green's just a little bit smaller than that it was designed to be, but for the most part it's pretty much the same shape. So yeah, it's been a bit of a journey. We kind of pushed the sand around and got the shapes, which are not too dissimilar from what the old range used to look like, but it's going to look quite different once we get it down mowing at green height. Then we put some of the irrigation in. Paul Mooney made a trip and put the set out in place. And the maintenance team really had a solid old week of it, putting the pipe in the ground, getting the heads all situated and getting water running, and it was a great sight getting to see the throw of all of the irrigation heads and keep the dust down and keep the sand down, but then it also made it a little bit easier to shape and to mould. And so over the last week or so, we've been doing the main detailed shaping and fine shaping and putting all the just little nuances into the green, which everyone can curse me for over the years to come, but they'll hopefully be the little fun parts where holes will be just up over a little knob, or just on top of it, or just underneath it, and will be part of the fun putting on the green in the years ahead. We finished all of that, then Blair and the team have come back in and we've put some of the amendments into the profile. We hoed that in over the last couple of days, just been putting it all back together, and the last day or so has been a big solid rake out, just getting all the finishing touches on the green. So we're now really looking forward to getting some seed in the ground over the next couple of days, and with a little bit of luck, maybe 7 to 10 days until we see germination and the little bit of grass popping up, and we might be in pretty good shape to give it its first mow somewhere around Christmas time.